All right, assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Shaykh Zaki, how are you?
How you doing?
Alhamdulillah. Welcome to ISB.
Thank you so
We're
much.
really excited to have you.
Jazakumullah.
I'm really excited and sad, of course, at the same time. I'm leaving my community for a temporary time, but I am really hopeful and excited that, you know, someone with energy and excitement is here, mashallah, and also who coordinates his clothing as well, inshallah.
What can I say?
So, question is, what do you think youth are most hungry for, and how, like in your mind, what do you think is the role of like a youth resident scholar in helping those people, helping young people kind of connect to the masjid or whatever issues you think are there?
I'd say number one is definitely community. That's the thing that young people are always searching for, community. And the thing is, if you don't offer community at a masjid, they're going to get community elsewhere. So number one, we have to offer them a community space where they can come learn and grow, and also form connections with other Muslims, with other religious people, so they can grow in their religion, grow in their deen, grow in their understanding of the religion. And then from that, number two, I'd say, is knowledge. Knowledge in terms of ilm. We have to teach young people their religion. We have to take pride in our religion, and pride in your religion can only come from knowing the religion. So I'd say number two is definitely knowledge. And I see, mashallah, ISB has a lot of different programs, the Qibla classes, the intensives, also the Revive program, the different programs for the youth, the young professionals. And that's one thing that really attracted me to ISB, is the different programs that they have for all the various age categories, and especially the youth. Alhamdulillah, you know, I'm someone, I've traveled across America, I've led Tawbah in a lot of different places, and I'm coming from Dallas, you know, I'd say Dallas Sharif, the hub of the Muslims. Alhamdulillah, and I still chose Baltimore because I've never seen a community like this masjid in terms of the activities, the diversity as well.
Mashallah.
Mashallah is the most active masjid I've ever seen. Mashallah, tabarakallah.
So you like Baltimore better than Dallas?
I don't know about the city of Baltimore, but I'd say I love the masjid.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. That's good. That's good.
I don't know if
Mashallah. That's fine.
PR
That's fine.
answer.
So kind of, I agree with you. I think community is so important. I really think connection and identity is like one of the hallmarks that young people are looking for. It's like, who am I, and what should I identify with, and where can I find a home, right? Because for a lot of people, home is not what they want it to be. And so finding a place where you can find like-minded people that are trying to grow is really important. You sat with me today in a teenage class and you saw, mashallah, the energy and the chaos that was there. How do you think that, do you think there's a difference between like catering to that crowd versus the teenagers?
Yeah, big difference. Thing is, with teenagers nowadays, it's so different than how it was like when we were in high school. I mean, I'm not that old, but with the advent, like, you know, social media and like TikTok and Brain Rot and all this stuff, like the youth of it. Yes.
With the advent of social media,
Yeah, I'm saying, like, with the advent of like social media now and like TikTok and the whole Brain Rot generation, it's a completely different challenge. So it requires different solutions. Like, you know, we as teachers, we have to be more engaging, and we also have to realize, like, teenagers nowadays are more savvy in the sense that they know more about the world than we think they do.
100%.
They're engaging every day on TikTok or Instagram. They're hearing of like different types of doubts that, you know, maybe in our generation we didn't really hear of. So it requires different solutions.
And I think there's a whole different class of people trying to push their own thoughts about Islam online through reels and stuff like that. So it's almost like there's the other danger of like the secular and all the other worldviews that are out there. But I think people, like, in the guise of quote unquote scholars, are also trying to push like ideas about Islam that no mainstream scholar agrees with. So I agree with you.
And also, like, you have to realize that this is probably the age where people are the most impressionable.
Yeah.
So either you can have the biggest impact in, you know, bringing them to the deen, or, you know, TikTok and social media will have a worse impact than you will, and you know, drive them away. So this is like the critical age, and they require, like, ta'aleem, it requires a lot of like teaching and knowledge. And that's something that we plan to do, inshallah.
So Shaykh Zaki, to end off, welcome to the community. We're really excited, really happy for you. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you strength. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you istiqamah. And we hope that you will be the shining beacon for the youth, inshallah, and be a source of guidance and khair and good for all the youth, inshallah. Just know that our coffee scene is probably not as good as Dallas, inshallah.
I thought so.
Sorry.